513,000 people in the city limits. Right now, 513,000. Big deal. That's not a lot of people. That's a small population. But we are the biggest populated city in North or South Carolina. Charlotte. 513,000 people. And women dominate the population. 513,000 in the city limits. And in Charlotte, we had 12,500 babies born in our city last year. 12,500 babies here. More people born than died because people take their pills, live longer. Thank you. And so what happened is the average age of somebody in Charlotte dropped. 5 years ago, in 1992, the average age in Charlotte was 45 years of age. Now, the average age is 31. 31 is the average age of somebody in Charlotte. We're a very, very young city. Yuppie. We're yuppie. Yuppie. You know what yuppie is? Yeah. Young and living. Yuppie, yuppie, yuppie. We're young. We're young, like him. Boy. And 26 years ago, in 1971, our city was 50% black, 50% white people. 50-50. And back in 1971, the Chamber of Commerce, who wanted to invite people to move their businesses here, started telling everybody around the world, come to Charlotte, move to Charlotte. So people started moving here because we invited them. The number one place people are moving to Charlotte from is New York City. A lot of people are coming to Charlotte from New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Deutschland, England, Belgium, Switzerland, for business reasons. Okay. Any questions?
Where can I put this?
Trash can. Is it inside? Inside. Yeah,
Часовня Святої Марії.
They manufacture textile machines, machinery parts, and color, dye stuffs to color our clothing and carpeting. That's why the Germans come to Charlotte. They are the Germans are the #1 ethnic group in Charlotte. They control Charlotte, the Germans. The second largest ethnic group in our city are the people who originally started our city, the British. And the third largest ethnic group in Charlotte at the moment, Greek. We've got Greeks, lots of Greek people in Charlotte. And they own a lot of restaurants, and they make money, send the money back over to Greece, get their family away from political unrest, come to the U.S. In Charlotte, in the city limits, German, Deutsche, British, Greek. Those are the three dominant ethnic groups in Charlotte. Every 12 months, the newspapers in London called her the baby factory of England. 9 boys and 6 girls. She had a lot of good blood. And what was amazing back then, she did not die giving birth to children. She died of obesity many, many, many years later. She was 74 years old when she died in 1818. She lived a long time. That's unbelievable back then, because most women died when they were giving birth to children. So what happened was, they had many, many children having sex. Well, over here, we don't care, because classic American story, down here, just like up and down the 13 British colonies, we're getting taxation around here with no political representation in Great Britain. So we Scots-Irish in this area of the colony of Carolina thought, how can we get our taxes lower? Simple. We're going to write a letter of congratulations to them about their wedding. Let's call this separation of church and state. The government does not support any, or have an official, does not support any religion. Do you all see the weeping willow? That's a weeping willow. What you were talking about earlier. Weeping willow, the trees next door, willow. This link perfect. From China?
По-моему, одно из исторических деревьев, которые уже миллионы лет живут.
To see what was on that spot originally. In the other photograph, you see the building with the jukebox?
6 месяцев в тюрьму.
Honey?
Let's go.
Okay, over here we have typical USA architecture. 5 windows on the second floor, 4 windows on the first floor, with a door right in the middle. Colonial Williamsburg style, what we call it. 5-4 and a door. 5-4 and a door. 5-4 and a door. Typical Charlotte architecture. They're all over the city. They come in different exterior, but 5-4 and a door. 5-4 and a door. Russia, keep doing it. Keep doing it.
We're just shooting film about this neighborhood to show it over the Russian TV.
In the southern USA, you can talk to somebody who's walking by, and people will talk to you. In New York City, I don't have the time. I'm a smaller village. People know everybody. I don't know her. Okay, one other thing. Another thing is what we're going to do next. I want to take you to... Do you understand that so far? A little bit? Yeah, about the story? So by 1912, 85 years ago, it was cheaper for Mr. Myers to not raise cotton anymore. The black people wanted to unionize, so here...
Дома в Шарлотт не имеют фундамента, чтобы их можно было вот так вот перевозить.
So, eventually, they're going to roll that house from there right up the driveway to the people.
Всякую эту музыку.